Okay.
I will.
with much thumping around, bumping.
Sorry.
Yep.
Happy Turkey Day.
Happy Turkey Day.
For Canadians,
Yeah.
Canadian Turkey Day.
I mean, that's like a good 40%.
Happy Maple Turkey Day.
Oh,
All
they
right.
look great.
Pictures being shared in chat.
Hmm.
So, recap from last time. We popped in right in the middle of what looked like an execution. A bunch of orcs were carrying out on
That's right.
what appeared to be an orc mixed with a Goliath. Orc-liath, as far as anybody could say.
Goliath.
Goliath.
The Gork?
We got him up. He helped us fight. We won, but it was kind of rough for a minute there. His name was Mountain Golric. He's the head of the Golric tribe, and speaks broken common in Valian and Orcish, and invites us back to his tribe for saving him. We rest there for a bit. There's maybe a couple confrontations, and then we find out that Mountain is a smith. The smith that we were looking for. All kings come to him and his family, always have, and in return they keep their existence a secret. As the Golric tribe, their existence is something new, seemingly. And not many people know about them, and they seem to prefer it that way. He says to go to a large island for the Fortress of Grinskull. It is a disputed island between Volt and the Old Kingdom. Has been for a very long time. Not in the way of active warfare, more in the way of every so often somebody will come by, knock down the other side's flag, and plant their own. But before we head out, Bastion gets to forge and
Finally.
uses true ice from Mountain's supplies. He makes a glaive as a test for his tutelage. It is a rune-forged weapon, I believe, and it is very nice. In the meantime, Mountain gives Killian a new Valian sword, his own, as opposed to the ancestral one he'd been carrying up until now. It has a web of weird inscribed below the hilt, and is told that it's a blank slate and wants to be filled.
Hmm.
Basically, it's going to grow more powerful as Killian gains experience with it.
Also, there was 2 runes, somewhat representing his 2 current abilities he's got in his back pocket.
Okay. We were given a boat to take down river. At one point, we realized we're being followed by a hawk with some weird purple plumage in it. It disintegrated when Lena shouted at it, but I think it came back at a point,
It's just a
and
dog bird.
yeah, she's just trying to talk, but it didn't like that, and it went poof. And we saw it once again along our way, and it again poofed away before we could like grab hold of it or shoot it down or anything. At the end of the river, we found a small town of fishermen on the shore. We meet Garrick and hired him to take us to the Isle of Man, as they call it. This is a little bit of a tricky proposition because there are legends of terrible winged beings that pluck you into the sky and you are never seen again. We stay with Garrick that night and are preparing for the morning when I believe we're due to embark.
That sounds about right. You guys shared some food, some tales with them, and they let you stay in their home. During the night. Okay, something happens for each of you. I don't know if you all want to tap in publicly, or we can do one by one in the whisper.
I don't know what they
I'm
are,
recording, so I can be open to it either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's gonna know your business.
Yep, exactly. But although, honestly, I don't care that much in the first place, so it works
I'm
out.
kind of okay with it happening in the open, I'm gonna be honest.
Sure.
Just a general statement.
I mean, if it must not be known across
No,
characters, we can make the effort.
Is it
I
going to
plan-
be something that'll be better if it's kept secret for a little longer?
Like, do you want to send us a quick summary?
No, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Like the
I can
vibe?
do I can do this vague enough. It's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
I can do it vague enough. All right, let's go first. Fine.
I'll do it.
Okay.
D4.
Roll for it.
Uh,
D20s. D20s.
No, I'll go.
Yep, there you
High,
go for it.
like highest to lowest. Like initiative, but for dream sequences.
My numbers as usual.
Oh,
You
geez.
guys all rolled terrible.
Oh, shut up! There's nothing that
Oh.
matters right now.
That's true.
There'll be a-
We did though.
Oh, just dunking on us with completely arbitrary rolls. We get that enough when we do important things.
Ah, fuck it, it's fine. We rolled terribly, it's fine.
Yeah, no, it's no big deal. Okay. So in that case, Lena, you are first. Your dream starts the same as many you've had before. You are surrounded by familiar yet nameless faces. People, soldiers, fighting alongside you against a horrific, countlessly numbered enemy as you watch them all fall one by one. Someone close to you, a partner, a friend, rushes to your aid as your vision goes dark and the battlefield melts away before you. You feel like you awaken once more in ruins, in what is left over after the battle. And honestly, there's not much left. Bodies litter the ground. What buildings were there are now rubble. You slowly walk through this rubble as one of the bodies begins to rise. Long dark wings sprout out its back, and a face of just pure corruption stares at you. And that's when you awaken in the morning. Okay, who's next?
I think
Nemia. Okay, Nemia, your dream is... Oh, yes, thank you for that. Actually, I think this might be more appropriate. Nemia, your dream starts with you among friends. You find yourself back at the circus with the Starlight Troupe. Jeez, it's noisy here. You are performing as you normally would, taking your turn, when your performance is interrupted by... Hold on, sorry.
A crying child.
Speaking of dulcet tones. Hey, Ari, you didn't need to quote that one.
What?
You didn't need to quote that one. Or was that Devin?
I didn't do anything.
Devin, you bastard.
Note that it was typed, so we know how he spelled it.
Yep.
Why are my spelling mistakes such a constant source of ridicule?
Because it's funny.
Bastard.
Not our fault you locked yourself out of the grammar.
I blame the fact that I was never actually taught grammar as a kid. I just read books until I figured it out.
You ever never taught the combination code?
Okay, I am back.
Hello.
Where were we? Yes, okay, middle of Nemia's performance.
interrupted.
Interrupted by these what looks like this pool of shadow that forms at your feet as tendrils of it begin to reach out, grab onto the closest people. First is your fellow performers, and then members of the crowd. As it slowly begins to consume them and pull them into you. As the dark energy kind of coalesces around you, and you feel almost stronger, empowered by it. Your dream ends with the shadows slowly swirling around a familiar target, a familiar face, a friend, a mentor, one you haven't seen in a long time. And you see Petro's eyes get consumed by shadow. And that's when you wake up.
Awfully horrible.
Oh, yes.
I'm waiting for Bastards to be like, you're forging a
Oh,
sword.
so the horrible
Punches me.
music was just for my dream. Nice.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Everyone's dreaming daisies, and I'm losing my father here.
All right. Bastion,
Oh, lovely. This is gonna be great.
your dream is a little bit of a lighter tone than the rest.
It would have to be.
A stroll
would
through
have to
the
be.
meadows.
There's not much of a lower scale to go with there, other than accidental, mass death of your friends and death of your father.
Mhm.
It can at least be on par.
Your dream does, however, start in a field. This wind howling, it's a major storm swirling around you. It is something that haunts your dreams, haunts your thoughts to this day, drives some of your. It makes you self-conscious. It makes you aware of your failures. But before this progresses too much further, a friendly face appears next to you. A little, well, relatively little female halfling takes your hand and whisks you away to the Starforge.
Happily holds on.
You're yanked from this dream to begin more instruction in your rune smithing, your forging. The keeper of the forge begins to work with you and instruct you in different runes, and she seems almost. She doesn't seem her happy, cheerful self. She seems determined and focused, which is highly unusual for her. You can make a.
Telling me that Nessa frowning isn't a nightmare on its own.
A rune smithing check. Yep. So you can pick any one of the starter runes, like the first level runes, the common ones. There we go. Common. That's what I'm looking for.
Let me pull that up.
Yeah.
It's only
just-
4 of them, so.
Yeah. Whenever you awaken with this knowledge.
Yep.
Seriousness is serious business. But yeah, you awaken at the completion of your training that night.
All right.
And then it's Killian.
Oh boy.
Your dream starts, as many other dreams do, with you bashing heads and taking names.
Yeah.
Just
How come he doesn't get a
Countless-
nightmare?
Oh, that's
countless, like no name, like faceless soldiers marching at you. You striking them down one by one.
Sometimes with each other.
Yeah, of course. You find that no matter how many you strike down, there's always more behind it. You find your blows just, it's not doing enough. And though they aren't hurting you or overwhelming you, you find that you can never do enough to break this onslaught of soldiers. Until the sword in your hand begins to glow lightly, the runes on the sword, sorry. And you see kind of this spectral form of what looks like, I mean, it looks like a typical Viking warrior, to be honest, comes forward from the sword and begins fighting alongside you, using techniques that you could only dream of. The specter meets your gaze in the middle of this combat, and you swear you have seen this face before. Make a history check.
Hmm.
With
Oh.
advantage.
Oh.
This might be knowledge you'd know.
All right.
13. You swear you've seen his face on, like a tapestry or a weaving somewhere, but his face eludes you, and you can't quite put a name on it. But you know he is important.
An old warrior.
Yep. He seems to be trying to guide you, to instruct you, but there's little time in this onslaught. You awaken after slaying hundreds, if not thousands, of foes alongside the Spectral Warrior. You are left with one impression, though. You roughly know the principles behind Valiant Steel.
Mhm.
You know that the bones and remains of past soldiers, warriors, kings are used to create Valiant Steel. The sword's name reveals itself to you as the Sword of Kings. And when you wake up, it's there at your side as normal, but it seems to be you're more keenly aware of it than you were before.
Hmm.
Yes. Alrighty. I think that about covers it. You guys all awaken about roughly the same time in the morning. You finally get to learn what day it is. 27th day of harvest.
So where's that put us from the time we went in to the Feywild?
You probably lost a couple days.
Okay.
Did we?
Yeah. Which, in the grand scheme of things, the
Meh.
grand scheme of things that could have been,
Meh.
a couple days is not so bad. And given how far you traveled in that time, it's appropriate, actually.
Like, as if we took off from where we were instead of the Feywild right to here, we probably would have been here at the same time.
Actually, probably have been longer. You probably saved a little bit of time.
Hmm.
A little bit, not a whole lot, but a
Small
little
price
bit.
to pay.
Yeah.
Unless we somehow figured a way to, I don't know, blast through a mountain or something like that.
But yes,
Are we just going to use your head as a battering ram? Because that might do it.
That was out of character, but fair.
Mm,
It works out of character too, I'll give you that.
Make sure you take your helmet off first. You don't want to dent it.
good point. Put a lot of work into that. Alright.
Elena,
So-
This is out of character, in character.
But
up back. Training, real quick. Need to try something.
don't really feel up to it.
There's like a stop on the heel. Wait, what?
Was that towards
Not in
Master
the
Race?
mood.
I missed it.
Really?
Get
good?
Bastion. Yeah, I will be. Just tired.
You just slept.
Yeah, and I think I was sleeping on something that shouldn't have been slept on or something.
He kind of like gives you like a narrow glance, like Lena doesn't want to train. This is weird.
Bastion just looks at it,
Okay.
it's like,
Whatever
"How's
you
day
say.
going?"
I won't press it, right? He walks out the front door.
Later.
He stops again. What?
Later. Just not right now.
All right.
And Lena just kind of slumps at the table for a little bit.
Okay.
Bastion will just kinda look and be like,
The family there
Oh.
has prepared a little bit of food. It's a modest breakfast, but they have prepared some food for you all.
Bastion eats as much as he is given, and no more.
Killian eats as much as he's given, then offers if he could make some more.
Well, you did all provide dinner, and probably a little bit left over too.
Mhm.
So, they happily cook up the rest of the deer for you.
Eating sound effects.
So, after rest and contemplation of the night before, wow, name escapes me. Garrick.
Hey, Gary.
He'll return to the house as he's been gone this time. He was preparing the boat for you all. He lets you know that the boat is ready
Kill-
whenever you are.
Killian will throw him like a bag of like breakfast to go.
He will happily start munching on something.
All right. Everyone else good?
Ready.
All good?
Let's go. And just a quick thank you and all that, and see you around to the family at the house.
Yep, they are very appreciative of you stopping by, and there's a lot of they fall back into more formalities as you're leaving,
Mhm.
since you are the prince.
So, and I'll ask them about this mythos, which is part of the trip, I guess. Is there any other side of the mythos how we might fend off these strange creatures, or at least persuade them not to carry us into the
Lynn.
sky?
Lena points at the crossbow that she gave to Nemia. Use that for one.
Yeah, the family there will pretty much agree. It's if you can fight, it's your only option.
Okay. I was thinking of tying myself to the post, but this.
What would that do?
Wrong myth.
Unless they can take the whole boat with me.
Nemi's got 101 stories up in their head, and sometimes they get mixed up.
I mean, that
She's
is
got-
true.
She has a library of knowledge. Just
If
know
I,
that.
Uh-huh.
if I tie myself to a post with a golden yarn, wait, no.
Yeah, so the young man will lead you down to the boat, get you all on board. It's a fishing boat, a small one, but there's room for you to move about a little bit. He kind of instructs those of you that are less
Billion.
have spent less time at sea
Marining
on
friend.
what to do. Yes. Bastion, you might have a little bit of knowledge.
Just like,
Probably as much as Killian does. Lena,
like,
you've spent some time on boats. You're a little bit more familiar.
I know the trick, so just don't really work for me very well.
Nemia, I would say you're probably not as familiar as being a sailor, so
Not a sailor per se. Taking a couple of boats.
Don't quite have sea shanties down yet.
Well, that's the part she does have.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
It was all spent on the sea shanties. Nothing else was taken.
Basically.
all my efforts.
So, you set off early in the morning.
As they set off, Killian dunks his head off the side into the water and shakes it like a dog.
You find a good breeze behind you. So all in all, I would say you could actually probably reach the island at a little before sundown. As you
Okay.
as you get closer, though, you find Garrick getting more and more nervous. I lost my boat icon. Where is it? Dang it!
Garrick lost the boat. Oh no.
No.
We're on the boat.
my boat icon. Sorry. As you get closer and closer, when the island comes into view, you find Garrick getting more nervous, and you see him kind of has a watchful eye out, and he seems ready to turn the boat around at any moment.
Hey, you say anything in the skies, just point me towards it. I'll wrestle it down, and we can have it for lunch.
Or
I
if
don't
you want
think
an
you'd
actual
want to eat
solution.
these things for lunch.
Killian looks insulted. You
Uh,
gotta try
so,
everything, man. Come on.
wasn't there mention about there being mostly people on this island? Tested.
There are no people on the island.
No,
Oh,
there are
well.
not. The island is, it's contested, but it's not openly fought over anymore. No one resides here.
The reason
At
it's
least-
knocked back and forth is because people would rather not be here for too long.
Yeah.
Stick a
Um,
flag in and leave.
Yep, basically. It is, it's fairly close to, closer, I should say, to Volt controlled territory. It's 6 miles from the Volt coast, so it's much easier for them to keep a hold on.
Can you imagine we find some Volt people just hanging around on there, sticking a flag in? Oh, I want it.
I mean, we could just
Previously,
put- knock over the flag.
Knock them over. Chuck them in the water.
previously, the land further to the west, Garrick can probably, he launches into a little bit of history of what he knows, was part of the Old Kingdom. In an ancient war, Volts fought and took it over. And so that whole landmass is now part of Volts, but it is still highly contested, as you may have heard in the council meeting. Ulf did call for strong action to reclaim it.
Yeah, that's going. It'll just be saying, yeah, Ulf was talking about that, but I think his plans might be on hold now with the shit going down over in the Union.
Just maybe. So yeah, you approach kind of this outcropping. It looks like this one single strut of land that comes out, connected by this very narrow land bridge. There's a few stones on it. It seems as good as any place to land, honestly.
Here's
As
looking
you-
nice.
As you get closer to it, though, you realize it's a good cliff, not a full cliff face, but it might be a little bit of a climb to get onto this piece of land. Garrick doesn't seem too keen on beaching or landing anywhere. This is probably as good as you're gonna get.
Going so that'll work fine.
As as he kind of brings the boat around for you guys to climb up, he curious looks comes across his face. Am I supposed to wait for you?
I guess
Excellent
that's up to you.
question. Could we? How long do you think we'll be here? And I'll ask the group, a day.
Fuck that, I don't know.
Hmm.
I would hope we could be done by sundown, but hell.
Doubt it.
Wait a day. We'll send you a signal if we need to be here longer.
He
If
he'll
you're feeling
nod,
up for it.
and he'll motion for, back here.
Maybe just if you want to go fishing just off the coast a bit, so you're not touching the land. Without a signal fire, you come back in.
He nods and says, "Okay, I'll wait a day, but if I see any flying things, I'm probably going to leave."
We don't blame you, but if you do, and you haven't heard from us yet, maybe come back in a week. We'll pay you more.
Yeah, that's fair.
You see a moment of him being like, "Oh, that's yeah." He's arguing in his head. And he's like, "All right,
Give it a week to think it over, and he pat on the shoulder.
I couldn't honestly leave you here, so
I
I'll
mean, you could.
I'll be
If you're
offshore
free to, why not?
waiting for
Alright.
your signal."
Right. Oh, and if you hear us running towards you and screaming for you to come into shore, that also counts as a smoke signal, just to be clear.
Understood. And he looks at each of you and says, "Well, good luck. I'm going to leave now," as he hastily draws the boat away.
Oh, I'll take it.
Understandable.
Okay, and I'll look up towards the wall, look back at the group on the boat, pick up Nemia, put her on his back, and then hop onto the wall.
Yep. For reference,
Ooh,
Oh,
looky.
Yep.
Mhm.
where are we? Up top.
Yep.
Okay.
so there is large stones surrounding it, but nothing like a standing stone. The stone in the middle, however, is shaped like almost that it was carved and not placed. If one didn't know any better, it might seem to be a tomb or a memorial, a landmark to remember someone by.
Does look like an altar of sorts.
Mhm.
Can I check it really quickly? There's an inscription on it.
If you go around to the front of it, there are a bunch of words that you can't read.
Colin walks over. Let me guess, Valian.
Yep.
Yes, part of it is in Valiant.
Mhm.
Part of it is in another language that you can perhaps make out a word
I know
here and there.
Draconic.
Nope. You
I'll
can
take a look
perhaps
at it.
make a word out here and there.
Mm.
But Lena, you
Hey, Lena, these are your people, right? See if you can read it.
Just gonna reach over, punch him in the face without looking. Maybe miss.
I don't like the way you said people.
so Lena, the whole thing does make sense to you.
Must be nice.
It details a story of a friend of a strong warrior, and there's kind of the single central inscribed name of Kaura. There are symbolism of there's kind of a little ravens carved into various portions of it.
Can you type out the name?
I can.
I've got it written. I know how it's spelled.
I got the distinct impression of that.
Yeah, the spelling is actually the first A with an accent mark over it, and no
Yes.
U. That's just how it's written out without the accent mark.
Okay, good to know.
Killing like kneels down over by Lena. So, can you read it?
Yeah. It seems like a memorial.
Is that a name at the bottom?
Yeah.
Killing know that name?
No, you would not.
Okay. You know that one?
No? At least not that I've heard.
Or not that you remember.
Or that.
Alright. Oh, note it down for later. Just in case. Maybe it's a password to a magic door or some shit. He just stretches.
There is
Well then, we
This-
better have our Scald remember it. Don't want it leaking out of your head.
Good point. If you want to translate, actually, is the kind of scald stuff, isn't it?
Aye. Nemia, here. I'll read it out to you, and she does so.
Yep.
Or at
It's
least the
nothing-
nearest translation.
Yeah, it's nothing
Okay.
specific. It's just, a battle. Like there was a battle, fierce warrior, a friend. Just it's kind of like what would be a touching warrior's tribute.
Killian looks at. So this is a tomb. He like puts a hand on it.
No,
Um,
it's solid stone.
Just a memorial.
Okay. Anything else than bugs under it?
Well,
you
I'm
think it
not
moves?
looking to lift it.
Bastion will just out of curiosity, place his hands on one side of it and just see if he can lift with his legs.
It looks like this is merely the top portion of a large rock that is
Oh,
probably
that's
part
been
of the
carved?
land mass. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
that was gonna be the question. Like, just lean on it a bit. Does it like move up at all, or does it go down? And it,
No.
It's one of those like pull. Yeah, it's not going anywhere
Mhm.
unless you have a really big
Mhm.
table.
Anyhow, we've got a temple, castle, stronghold to infiltrate.
Of note, what do they see just looking down this way?
Yes, I'm glad you mentioned that. When you first landed, it looks like it was this small narrow bridge that went into kind of like this valley, I would say. There are really steep walls on each side. There's trees coming up in various portions, and you further in you could see other various markers similar to this one. If you were to hazard a guess, probably other memorials. After inspecting this one, though, there is a shrill. It's kind of the sensation where like there's two different voices overlaid. There's this shrill shriek and this deep guttural noise. It's just overlaid, and you all spin around to see two figures kind of crawling out of the woods as they stand up, and you see their form. There we go.
Okay.
Very small. As these dark, corrupted wings kind of stretch out behind them, and this like dark, necrotic, corrupted skin below. It looks like what would have once been a Valkyrie, but it is now something else.
Well,
As they
That's
ready
okay.
their spears,
Welcome party.
Killian like lowers a hand on the sword and just. They smell like they're on a battle map.
do you come bearing tea?
I think those are a problem.
Well,
let's see. What
let's
do we
hope they
do?
like a good fight. I mean, Killian's going to run and jump off the stone towards them.
Okay.
Oh, too early.
Sorry. There we go.
Oh, still got it. Nice.
Okay.
Oops. Yep, there we go. Make sure it's send to tracker. Yes. There we go.
Ugh.
Oh, there's
And
the killer
me.
one.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
Okay. Up first, the dark wings.
They got hellhounds.
They spread out as the creature begins to fly into the air. You see that it seems to struggle a bit. It doesn't seem to fully take flight. It's almost more. The effect is more of a hover than full flight. But this one kind of swings out to the side over the water. This long dark spear in the creature's hand points towards Bastion.
Fuck man, I didn't do shit yet.
You've got a punchable face.
As a ray comes out
Yeah,
at
you do.
That won't hit, but like I.
and then
Mhm.
another.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Hey, can you chill with the max damage? Just
No.
It's too much green, man.
Lena.
Okay. That one's out over the water.
Yes.
All right.
Mortal Kombat.
Just gonna look back and handle the one on the ground. Be ready with ranged.
Look
And
out,
she's
Lena, it's
going-
your drunk aunt.
She's going to trip Killian up, and then the wings come out, and she's going to throw herself at that one, spear in two hands.
I like to imagine the wings come out and Lena like both foot like pushes off the side of Killian's face.
Yes.
That's why he has the lowest initiative.
Yep.
Appropriate.
That's what slows you down. Okay, so let's take a swing. This is a +1 spear, so it does not have the number on there. So 19 to hit
It was a 4. You just rolled a
The
19
spear
on a
comes
4.
out.
and 14 piercing damage.
You see the arm kind of comes around, and you see what remains of excuse me, what used to be a shield, but it's broken in many places, and there's even an arrow sticking out of it. Swings around to try and absorb some of the blow. Meh. You deal 12 damage.
Okay, and I am going to attack again because level 5.
Level 5.
26 to hit.
Ouch, that-
Another 14, and no reaction left for that one.
Nope. You deal the full 14 damage as you pierce into the form. As you do, and you remove the spear, it almost looks as if they are already starting to decay.
Oh,
They look almost undead.
awful.
All right. And she just
Alrighty.
shouts back to the others, "Cleanse them!" That's it.
Okay.
Bastion metaphorical feels eyes turn on him, and it's like, that's gonna be a fun thing to figure out.
The
Oh, she
Other
just
one.
means kill them if need be.
the other one floats into the air, right
Yeah.
next to you.
Mhm.
So you're right there,
Mhm.
and it's going to make 2 attacks with its spear against you.
No. No.
You're able to nimbly dodge out of the way. That's it for its turn. Nemia.
Yes. Let's flip the coin on Chile.
Oh, yes. Decided to choose side.
I
Big
like
cat.
flip the coin as a verb. It's a really good verb.
And okay.
It makes me wish we had some like holographic Yu-Gi-Oh bullshit with the tokens, where like you flip the chili over and it goes from like a little cat
Ooh.
hologram to a big flaming cat.
That would be pretty cool.
That'd be fine.
I do kind of like. I mean, you could just have 2 different sheets.
And
Yeah.
yeah, I'll move up a bit and draw my crossbow on this one. The one to Lena's left.
Okay.
All right. Oh, hard miss.
Yeah. Yep, that does not hit.
And I'll drop on inspiration. And Bastion, who's next.
Alrighty.
Chili, on the other hand, full on sprint, stop. Right at the edge,
Yep.
rethink her choices, and do a death gaze.
Okay.
They look dead, so it's weird, but we'll try it.
Which one?
The one to the right.
Alrighty.
Hey,
Fails. But
Let's see.
you see
Okay.
the necrotic energy doesn't seem to have the same effect as it might otherwise have. But
Makes
there's
sense,
still
though.
some damage.
Okay. Okay.
Good. Good.
It falters in the air a bit, but quickly regains itself.
Okay.
Alrighty. Anything else?
That's all? Nope.
That's all.
Remember, Bastian, you get inspiration.
Sweet. Alright, question real fast. Is this a place I can stand?
No, that is not.
Silly you fucker. Alright.
Just to let you know, I do believe.
Oh yeah, I just can't get there.
Oh, okay.
35 feet.
Yep, you're right. Okay, it's not bad.
Right. Oh well. Okay, so in that case.
You
that
have
should be-
ranged cantrips now.
I do, but I just got off fancy new glaive.
That's true.
I'm going to step up to right there. Oh, don't worry, I'll always find something to complain about though.
Yep.
And I'm thinking just like, what would a Guardian Angel of Forge looks like? Is it just a hammer with wings? I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
Ooh. Two distance. Okay, so but they're centered on you, right?
Hold on, I'm making
15
it work
feet.
now.
Do they move with you?
I have a bunch of guardians, like guardian angels and demons, type of thing.
Uh, yeah, if you're good or neutral, it's angelic or fey, your choice.
And I'm gonna assume Nessa counts as close enough to angelic.
I would say yours are kind of like. They'd be like holy warriors, so they might be well armored angels,
Ooh.
basically,
I'll hold Nessa height.
with all with large hammers.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. So that is my action. And when I first cast the spell, I obviously designate my allies as not being killed by these things.
So
and-
upon cast, the creatures are affected.
Nope. When they start their turn there,
Ah,
or
and
when they enter the area for the first time on a turn.
gotcha.
which
Okay,
I do
with-
believe count right now, right?
when they start their turn,
That's what I thought. All right.
because they
And-
wouldn't have had a choice to start their turn since you just cast it. Yep.
And yeah, I'll just use that for now.
Okay, that's pretty solid.
Hopefully.
Killian,
Now with note, you said they had like a hovering speed?
they fly, but they don't seem to fly very well. They seem to find it difficult. The farther they get off the ground, it seems to be more difficult for them.
Okay, so they're not hovering, they're just kind of flying weird.
Yeah, they're flying weird is the best description of it.
Okay. In that case, Keelan goes, looking sickly. How about some bloodletting? He is going to run up to here with newfound speed and jump off the cliff towards him.
Okay.
I would like to perform a shove action on the one in front of me to knock her prone.
Oh boy.
Actually, I'd like to rage first. And then I'd like to
There
shove.
you go. Okay.
Midair rage.
So I believe she has to make an athletics.
Or
Wouldn't you
acrobatics.
both still fall into the water?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just making her fall in the water.
Okay. Yeah.
What you expected, didn't you?
Athletics.
It's athletics or acrobatics on their part to avoid that, I
yeah,
believe.
Probably it's gonna be athletics. So
Oh wait, shove might be only athletics. Whatever.
hmm
Mhm.
yeah, so prone, you both fall into the water.
So Killian leaps off the cliff with a drop kick. Lands her in the water.
Yeah, I'd picture it more as a tackle. Just
Yeah.
grab onto her, drag her down into the water.
Fully imagining the Ganon dropkick from Smash.
And with her prone, I would like to make a tail attack.
Can you be prone in water?
I
No,
believe-
but if you're prone and flying, you drop 30 feet.
Right, they both fell into the water. That happened.
And prone must be on the ground. You cannot be prone underwater.
That's what I thought.
Alright.
Are we underwater or are we floating on the water?
You would hit the
Keep going.
surface. You're right at the surface of the water.
How deep is the water there?
Enough to go under, but probably not much more deeper than that.
Alright, well, I'll do Reckless then.
Okay.
Just swing the tail at her.
Ooh.
Is that an attack that would be at disadvantage for being in water, or no?
It's piercing damage.
Okay,
It is piercing
fair.
damage.
and it's an ethereal tail, so yeah.
Yes.
Sure, that's another one.
The Valkyrie will. This one will also bring its shield around as quickly as it can. So 4 damage, but still.
He's currently kind of like he's not grappling it, but he is currently grappling with the Valkyrie
Yep.
in the water. That's his turn.
For reference, it's not piercing damage that changes it, it's the type of weapon. It is still
Is it?
disadvantage. It's disadvantage on a melee attack unless it's dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident.
It's specific.
Is it
I
weapon
feel it.
attack because it's a natural?
It's melee weapon attack.
Melee
It's still a
attack.
weapon.
Yeah, that thing is a melee weapon attack.
Also, I want you to argue to me that Killian or Landa's fists aren't weapons.
Within the rules, yes, they are not.
Did you reckless?
Yes, I did.
So technically, one could argue you put the hood up
Yeah, I guess.
if you want. Let's just
Yeah.
to keep it
Yeah,
moving.
yeah, sure. That's fine by me.
Yes.
Alrighty.
That turn.
It's this one's turn again.
Spiritual Guardian.
Ah, yes. So it is a wisdom.
Save it for
Yeah.
15. I'm changing the modifiers right now just to make it work. And there's 13 damage with the roll.
Oh, damn
That
it.
is a 20.
Half.
Yeah, half damage.
Half damage.
Okay.
And
so
it's radiant.
6 radiant damage. Doesn't seem to have any more additional effects. No, I'll round down.
Oh, you always. Okay, I'm used to games where it's round up, round down, depending on who it is. Okay.
I'm trying to be universal round down.
Okay.
Try.
Universal can still apply as universal and plays benefit.
Okay. So in that case, I mean, it's not going to do a whole lot different. It will circle around to here
hmm
and just make 2 more attacks against you.
Y'all ever seen a chicken swim? Because that's fully what I'm imagining right here. Or not a chicken, eagle.
No.
No. No.
Wow. You guys are well
Yeah.
armored.
Fuck yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Lena.
All right. On that swing. Ooh, nice. Okay. 5 feet. Take. All right.
That's for both.
It's not the start? Oh,
Start of her turn.
Oh,
The other one's in
start
the
of my
water.
turn. The other
Oh,
one
sorry.
is down there.
Sorry. that's what I thought.
somewhere.
Yeah, my mistake.
I'm pretty sure that one is not within 5 feet of me.
I'll allow it. Okay. You take your 2 necrotic damage.
Okay. And for my first
Isn't that half
thing, I'm
radiant?
gonna no.
Just radiant? Okay.
For my first thing, I am going to grab onto this one's arm after that failed spear thrust,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to try and spin around midair and throw her to right about there onto the ground.
Sweet.
Athletics.
22.
Yep. That counts as sort of like a shove for 10 feet.
Yep.
Sure.
Is she now prone because she's on the ground and got thrown out of the sky?
That's 2 kinds of
Or no.
shoves.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. So she lands, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fly down and pincer around her and second attack.
That Valkyrie's been having a really shitty day.
14 piercing damage again.
Yep.
She does have a reaction back though, so.
Yes, she does. And she will do that, as you're the biggest threat.
So am I able to throw things 10 feet as well?
Shove. You could. Can't you shove things 10 feet, or is not?
As far as I know,
not-
it's only 5 feet. By base
talking
rules.
Oh, you're right.
Well, if that's not going to work, I'll throw her into that cliff edge.
I will also say, Lana has a +8 strength modifier.
And
I
I'll
mean,
just It's okay. I'll throw her into the cliff and I'll hang out right in front of her and just try to pin her to the cliff so that Bastion can stab down.
Yep.
And
This
Chili can
time,
swipe.
The Valkyrie's able to actually get a good read on the spear and absorb most of the damage.
5 points of damage then.
Yep.
Alright. That will be all for my turn.
Okay. This one is going to disengage and just fly out of the water to about over here.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. Okay.
Nemia.
Can I get that wisdom
As
save?
Killian's just in the water.
Can I get the wisdom save for that one as it started the turn?
Oh, yes, you are right. That makes it.
You can, yeah, so you can either knock the target prone or push it 5 feet away from you.
Yep. Okay. 2 different things.
And so, you get the damage, you want to use the same one.
Use the same one. It was
13.
6. Okay. Takes a little bit damage as it flies away. Alrighty, Nemia.
Okay. Give it another shot. The one that's moving away. Man, that's
Ooh.
awful.
You did really well with the bow and arrow in that one competition, but this crossbow's just not working for you.
Yeah, totally different system. Well, then let's switch it to Chili. He's up close and
Chili, starting her turn
oh,
within 5 feet of a target. Let's make a con save.
save one. She's good.
She's good.
So she'll bite and she'll claw, and I guess both of them
Ooh.
strike.
Those do both hit. For 11, 19 total. That's pretty good.
Excellent. That's it then.
It's starting to look a little bit ragged as more chunks have been removed.
Okay.
But it is still there. Anything else, or is that your turn?
No, that's it.
Alrighty, Bastion. Give me that necrotic aura save.
What kind of save was it, sorry?
Con.
Con?
Yeah.
Shit.
Ooh, you take 5. Did you accidentally press that twice, or do you get 2?
Oh, concentration.
Okay. Yeah, it's 5 damage. So
So, good there. Shit. How fucked up does Valkyrie look?
pretty rough. It's taken a lot of blows from Lena and Chili.
Okay, he'll just look at it and just, Killian can take care of you. And he'll just walk away, because they've already used the reaction, so.
I was gonna go for the other one.
I
It
have
has used its reaction. You're right.
And I'll just measure the proper distance there. Get to there. Okay. So, switch token. There we go. I'll get to right there. And on that one, I am going to do a quick ray of frost.
Okay.
My new cantrip.
Ooh, that does hit for 12 cold damage. Not bad.
You're shiny.
Yep, I do.
Yes, you watch Bastion do this new ability that none of you have seen him do before.
Okay. Looks down at his gauntlet that's like covered in frost. It's like, oh fuck, that's cold.
Probably a little bit.
And, yeah, that'll be where he ends his turn. Actually, that'll be-
Alrighty. Killian.
So how high are the cliffs?
10 feet tops.
Perfect. He's gonna climb on up.
Yep.
I only need 5 feet of movement. My long jump is up to 18 feet.
You can go for that one.
I ain't done with you!
I brought this one to you guys and you walk away!
I thought Killian would take a kill because it was there.
Alright, shove action.
A shove action, okay. For prone, yes.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I don't think it can make that.
This is the D&D equivalent
Wait.
of the cat putting the mouse on your bed.
Okay, you both fall into the water once more.
Can I, on the way down, like, grab her neck with the tail and like land it on like face first into the water,
Sure.
just for the sake of an attack.
For the style. Okay, yeah.
Bastion just yells over to Lan.
Not
It's like-
well. You don't do it well.
Damn it.
Bastion just yells over to Lan. It's like, oh, let Chili eat the angry turkey. It's fine.
Alrighty. Guys have left this one alive.
These are the remains of proud and noble warriors who deserve better, and you will not disrespect them!
Then fine, let Chili eat the remains of the proud and noble warrior.
This one
As we
will
I'm giving with the duel I had with this one.
disengage
Uh,
and fly way over here.
oh, screw that. Oh, they've got a fast
You took
fly
fly
speed.
Jesus.
They do.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I'll do it. I left that one for you, man. Come on.
Alrighty, Lena.
Nope, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna... I'm gonna fly up above the stone, like, pretty well above it. Free action, bonus action to switch to Dawn Longbow, so there are no +1s. And I'm just gonna shoot at that one twice.
As you release each arrow, there is a
Crit.
caw of a raven. As you sink 2 arrows into the creature's form, and it falls into the waves.
God damn, I'm glad I gave you that weapon.
Alright, that was about 20 feet. She's gonna go ahead and do another 20 right here just to be between Nemia and the other one remaining. And that is going to be it as she just hovers at the edge of the cliff with the wings flapping and the bow out.
So, this one can't do a whole lot. So it's going to... It's just going to attack you.
Alright, disadvantage.
Why not?
Well, then it'd be down to neutral because he reckless.
Was spear not one of the weapons that you can use underwater?
Spear is a weapon you can use underwater. Are they
Yeah.
using spears?
Yes, they are using spears.
Advantage.
Yep.
Because reckless.
Alrighty, so you get 2 spears in your face.
An amphibian Valkyrie is here.
They haven't been swinging. Oh, God.
Why do you say
Damn it, you do
things?
that shit all the time. Fuck off. You intentionally do that shit.
So one doesn't land, but the other
Okay,
does
look,
connect.
It could have been worse.
Yeah, could have been much worse.
Now you're summoning.
Oh, 1 in a 19.
I believe
Oh, God. So close.
that's 10 damage total, yes?
Mhm.
Okay. That's not so bad. Nemia.
Situation does seem control, so I'll entertain myself with another shot
Ooh, that one does hit.
and over celebrate it.
Give it a little jig.
Yep, you kind of pierce through right where the wing meets the back. It kind of shrieks a little bit in pain.
Okay, let's do 1d6 then. Check if cheerleader regains her death note. There's no chance she'll jump into the ocean. So that's it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Cat does the thing where it's like on the edge, like.
Prowling back and forth.
I forget, because I don't see it here. Does underwater give disadvantage on dexterity saves or no? I don't see anything that says
No,
it
don't
does.
think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. Because person attacking you has... Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, in that case, I will just once more kind of look at it and just like, fucking waste of a spell. Ray of Frost.
And this has been by far your most effective thing,
Yeah,
as you
don't remind
kind
me.
of freeze a chunk of the wing a little bit.
I got a fancy new halberd and I'm stuck shooting fucking ice lasers at this thing.
It's effective. I mean, Killian,
That's
Uh,
just for like an angry cat.
You've got a save to make. I'm not too worried about. Oh, okay. You take 10 necrotic damage.
I aim to displease.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Oh.
All right. Neutral. It down to. You know what? He's gonna pull out the spear.
There we go.
There you go. The spear.
Yep.
Okay.
It's the only spear he has, and it's magical.
I feel like there's
Yep.
some symbolism in using this to slay a corrupted Valkyrie.
Alright.
Plus rage.
Plus rage. So 9 or 10.
9.
Okay.
9.
Yeah. You pierce into it. It's still swimming, floating, flying, whatever it's doing.
Again.
Splashing around.
Crashing in the water. Yeah. You pierce into it
9
once
again.
more. It's Oh, that's unfortunate.
Mhm.
It is just barely hanging in.
Yeah. Hmm.
Just barely.
I aim to displease.
I offered you a kill on a platter, and this is what you took.
Lena.
I swap to the spear, and I'm gonna dive.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Spearfishing.
hold it up.
Yeah,
16
you
pierce.
just it's dead. You killed it.
Like a swordfish.
All right, and she's going to then drag the body up out of the water.
Gillian was gonna do the same.
All right, if Killian's doing it,
Go
she'll
get the
leave
other
that
one.
too, but go get the other. Yeah.
The other
And
is
she's
sunk
gonna-
beneath the waves and might be more difficult to find.
Bodies
You can
float.
make a search, but
It's six-
I'm gonna
Sorry.
try.
it might not be too difficult. But did
What
his-
kind of roll is it?
in
Perception?
perception. I'll go perception. Yeah.
That's a looking around actively.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The bar was low, but that was lower.
But that was underwater.
It's basically my catchphrase.
Mhm.
Eh, you always, like hide attack to hit at least.
Yep. So after floating around or flying around for a little bit, you're not able to see exactly where the body has floated away to.
Mhm.
That's
She'll
just-
come back and land.
That's just looks over Lane and it's like, so don't help oiling your armor later because that salt water is definitely not good for it.
She just ignores him, and she's gonna lay the remains next to the rock, the memorial.
Gillian's gonna lean down next to it too, and he does have an air of respect to him for Lena's judgmental eyes.
Mhm.
But he's just gonna look and see, like, can he tell what the hell happened at all? Just looking at this thing, like, is there a giant gem sticking out of the chest, like there was that one lady or something?
No, there's not. There's nothing obvious. This creature looks. I mean, it looks exactly. It looks like a Valkyrie that was, corrupted,
Does it,
or perhaps turned undead, or some
it is overtly
some-
undead.
sort of. It looks corrupted. Is the
It's
best
necrotic.
way to explain it.
But it's not like a walking corpse.
Yeah, no, it's not a corpse, but the body is falling apart. It's not strictly undead, but obviously it has a lot of necrotic vibes, a lot of deathly vibes to it.
Yeah, he kind of looks at. You still got that one sword.
Yeah. I was gonna say if it's not sacrilegious, do you mind if I try maybe not a purification, but sending off of my own type?
Gillian kind of gets
know.
up. I mean, if you've
I
got
don't
some
know.
magic for it, but I think resources would be better spent making sure this place isn't as hell as this.
Well, yeah, but might as well try this first, more as a hope that it, at least in some way, begins to redeem itself. Bastion's just gonna kneel in front of it, and he'll take the holy symbol on his shield, and
Okay.
basically place the shield into the arms of the Valkyrie, and he'll take his basically the palm of his hand, rest on its forehead, and just say a blessing in common for it, and basically hoping for whatever mercy there is to redeem you from whatever corrupted you like this.
Okay.
And once that's through, he'll kind of take the shield back and Alright, now, my understanding of doctrine is that I would burn the body. I don't know if that's appropriate, but here's the longsword. He'll pull out the Dragonglass longsword.
Killian points to Lena. These things may not be undead, but I wouldn't be
Close
surprised if we find something in there.
I have a good enough sword.
You sure that thing works pretty well last time you used it?
I'm not worried about that.
You good?
Just, I think I dreamt this. Or one of these.
Alright.
Fuck.
I
had a great
saw a body rise up and wings like those. And there was something wrong. She just stands looking for a minute and then seems to kind of shake it off a little, turns towards inland. We've got other things to do, and
Look,
So-
even if you're not
so-
directly tied to this place, something's trying to tell you something, okay?
she looks
Anything else
back at
you
Killian.
remember?
I'm just starting to wonder exactly how you're going to find a teacher here.
He
Probably
kind of
not.
like turns the sword in his hand. I got a dream of my own.
Fuck, what kind of dreams did y'all have?
Unpleasant ones. Why?
I was just forging.
Wait, hold
Typical.
on. Nemia,
Yes,
how was your sleep last night?
awful. But in consideration, most of my sleep is awful. So
But the most
it
recent
was
one.
extremely, yeah,
Nightmare?
extremely awful. Probably, yeah.
Killian like looks back to the like what's ahead of them. Something's telling us something.
Fucking ignored me. So, I'm gonna play support in this case, because this sounds like you guys are being targeted, and I feel like I should just not get in the way.
Mine wasn't that bad actually. He kind of like pulls out the sword. A little bit inspiration, I guess.
I feel like your definition of bad is sometimes confusing.
She'll look
Involve
back.
a lot of abject murder.
And to answer your question earlier, Bastion, we can leave the body for time being. Besides, we don't have the wood to make a proper pyre here.
Like I said, time and resources cleaning the rest of this place out is probably more a better memory.
Yeah.
That's alright. I have, oh, maybe not fire, but cleansing flame, and he'll just drop a couple sacred flames onto it.
Okay,
May not be
Sure.
burning, but it's purifying.
All right.
fair enough.
Okay. I'm gonna fix my shield on my arm, and actually, I'm gonna draw the Dawn Longsword instead.
Alrighty.
Was it Dragonglass?
Yeah.
That's the
What kind of sword was that?
longsword.
Was
As
it
a
a
reminder,
longsword?
yeah, it's in the bag of holding. I have it on my sheet. It's longsword.
Yes, because I was just using my regular longsword to roll for it.
Mhm.
Roll with it.
Nemia, can you
normal
use this
longsword,
thing?
That's
Well, it's. I'll pick it up. It. I not drop it, but it drops by the end. It's a bit heavier.
Chili?
perfect one. That's just gonna take it. And, like, hey, pass it here for a sec.
Killian tosses it over.
I take the longsword in one hand and take my longsword in the other hand. Yeah, that's what-
Like I said,
Uh.
I don't think these things are walking corpses, but would be surprised if we find something that smells like it in there.
Being frank, I'd rather have a shield, and he pulls out the glaive and keep it away from me, basically.
All right, let's go do this.
Whatever.
Alrighty.
As Bastion contemplates how to strap a sword effectively to Chili's tail.
Alrighty. Who is leading?
Killing will walk
Dashing
ahead.
Lena will be right behind.
I'll take
Okay.
it back.
Yep, fair enough.
And
Alrighty. You proceed. Sorry, I just saw the cat. You proceed inland, uh, passing tree. And these trees don't look too much alive. They seem to be just as corrupted as the creatures you fought. There's very much a stench of death on the air. You pass another altar, another stone, and another. As you proceed further inland, there's more and more stones.
Killen's just gonna glance at them as they go, see if he recognizes the name anywhere. Family or first.
You would not.
Are they names of a particular place or anything? Like a Devalian or?
It's Valian, but they're unusual, strange names. And again, only some of it is in Valian.
Killen will look over Lane. It's like, hey, you can read all of these, right?
Yeah.
Some of them's Valian. What's the other one?
Does it ring a bell? Do I know what it's called? The other language? Whatever is not readable?
No, you're not aware of what it's called. You just know you can read it.
I don't really know. I just know what it says.
There's another pause. Okay, we've done this dance before, but do you seriously not know the name of a language you know?
No, I seriously don't know the name of a language I know. Look, it's using the same runes. I kind of assumed it was just more Valian, but I guess weird. I mean, I can pick out like some of these are names, but sometimes the names have meanings, if that makes any
Look,
sense.
are you gonna hate me if we find someone to talk to here and I ask what the other language is?
No, I'm not gonna hate you for that.
Alright.
You continue. You reach an area that the stones look more concentrated, and it looks like you've arrived at a graveyard. There are stones scattered about, similar to the ones you've seen previously, but there also looks like graves now. What looks like graves, and passing by some of these are very much more Valiant warrior names. None of these would be familiar to you, except for the fact that there's many names that are common, right? People have common names, so there's very easily, hundreds of Ragnars. There's they're like there's common Valiant names that just everyone has.
John Smiths and Jane Does.
Yeah, basically. As you draw inwards, the sun begins to fully set. You might be out. You might be out of light soon. Lena, you are free to share any names that you are inclined to.
I'm just had it open because I assumed there was going to be something and I was going to be ready.
Killian is still just glancing at them as they go, checking every other one.
That's Soul Rune, that's Ale Rune. I don't imagine you get many people named that.
I knew a guy named Ale, but I think that was a nickname.
Visna, Wise Dead. Thruder, Strength. Svava, Free. Svan May is Swan Maid.
As you get further in, and the altar stones become fewer and far between, and there becomes more graves. it starts to get to more organized into a more Valian, traditional Valian.
As a side note,
Yes.
what's the percentage of like male to female names?
The stones are all
The stones are a lot of weird names, to be honest. But
yes. The stones are a lot of weird names. The graves themselves, if you were to look, there's more male than female, but not too much more, if that makes sense. It's like maybe 60-40.
As they're going, just like, these names mean anything to you? Like, obviously you know the meanings of them, but like,
I
nothing
don't
that even
think
feels
so.
like anything.
I don't think so. I'm not recognizing any of them. I don't think I've heard stories. Unless
As-
the DM is saying otherwise.
No, as you are looking about, your eyes meet that of a raven perched atop a statue. A statue of a very important figure in the Valian mythology.
Big O?
Sorry, it is very. Sorry, I got something in my throat.
Ah,
I know the feeling.
Oh, okay. It is very much a statue of Freya,
Ah,
and this bird just kind of perched on an outstretched hand.
hey, we heard a bird back when we were fighting over there, didn't we?
Oh, I
hello.
thought it may just up a toe.
Can you understand me?
The bird simply calls back to you, beware.
Beware what? If it's the others with wings, we know.
And it says beware once more, and then quickly flies away.
What was
It
that?
was warning us. It just said beware and nothing else. I think we're already aware. So,
Just said beware twice.
Oh, by
Yeah.
the way, does someone have light?
Oh,
Killian's got the
Bastion.
lamp.
Okay.
Yeah.
And at the back, Bastion's just got a shield lit.
Lena's
Okay.
gonna pause a moment to look at the statue. Does it seem weathered?
Oh yes, it is very old.
Yeah.
And given the state of everything else around here, nature has begun to overtake large portions of it.
Okay.
It has not been cared for in some time.
Just gonna reach over and pull some vines off the lower portion. Not a lot. Just look up at it for a minute.
Got anything for her
And-
in particular?
You see a tear start to trickle down Lena's cheek.
Killian glances over.
Her expression doesn't change. She's just staring up at the statue.
Hey.
You leaking?
What?
Your
She's-
face.
Shakes,
Crying.
touches her face, looks at it. I
Good. Realize you were capable of that.
wipes it away.
You good?
I don't know. I just felt empty.
Take your time.
Considering you're in a graveyard of
There is
corruption.
not much time to take, as a quick chorus of the shriek growls meet your ears as 4 more of the creatures arise out of various portions.
Damn it.
We can train later. How about that? Killian goes
Yeah.
like back to back with Lena.
Okay. Did I do light properly, or can everyone see everything?
I'm glowing.
I'm good. I'm good. I can see Killian's glow. And nothing
Bastion
else.
should
Okay.
have his own separate source of light, but otherwise, yeah.
Oh, Bastion. Yes. Sorry, you cast light, right?
Yep, on the shield.
Okie dokie. You emits light. Yes. 2020, right?
Is there like I believe so. Yeah, whatever the same as torches. Does Killian have like a weird, like very small circle around him and to Sebastian, like very thin line?
Yeah, I see a very
Ah.
thin line around Killian.
Okay,
Might be
I
lighting.
couldn't tell if it was a crack in my screen or not.
Huh. Terrifying.
And then Nemia, you should have dark vision.
Yeah, I see correctly.
Alrighty,
I always
we're
forget. Does
gonna
Chili
roll
glow?
initiative. What's up?
I always forget. Does Chili glow?
Slightly in his other form.
In the Richter way.
Yeah, in the Richter way. Yeah, that's a good description.
Okay, gotcha. How long has it been that we've been walking?
20, 30 minutes.
Shit. Okay.
Why? Oh, your spirit
hoping-
guardian thing?
Yeah, I was hoping it was less than 10.
No, it has been more than.
Tis a shame. Oh, this is reverse order. Okay.
Okay. It is a combat session, basically,
I am
Mhm.
okay with this. I got a fancy new weapon.
that you might get to use.
Maybe.
Don't put that out into the ether. You never know.
All right, up first though is Nemia again.
So yeah, 50, 35, they're in line in vision of vision, right? These walls aren't that high.
Yep.
Can Can I actually see them? Yeah, right?
The two, yeah, you can see those two. Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was because of the walls.
Oh no, they're very low walls.
Okay. Then what are they wearing again?
It looks. It would have once been some sort of plate armor, but it's very decrepit at this point. It's like falling apart at some places. It's still solid protection. It is metal, if
Yeah,
that's what you're
that-
asking. Yes, yes.
It still takes heat, so that's all I need, and I'll cast heat metal on the one to the, is it west, I guess, or to the left?
To left. Okay.
Let me mark that off.
Cannot drop its armor, obviously. So,
So it just
2D.
automatically takes damage.
alrighty. Okay, for the sake of this, I'm gonna put a little red thing on it, just to know you're concentrating on that. Its armor begins to glow and does damage. Oh, you're trying to recover the death gaze?
Would the Death Graze have been recovered in 20 to 30 minutes?
Yeah,
You know
it would have
what?
been over 100
Yes.
rolls already.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, yep. Statistically speaking, yes.
Because, oh, well, she's in range. Thought she wasn't. Well, Chili will just trot up there. Get up to this one.
Ooh, okay.
And save the gaze for now. Just bite and claw.
Ooh. The bite hits, the claws do not. But it's still, 9
Still good.
damage. Yep.
And that's all.
Alrighty. The one with the slightly glowing armor is going to shoot some rays at Killian.
Nope, nope.
And it's going to fly around and kind of perch on top of this post up here. Actually, I don't know if you can even see that.
I cannot.
Okay.
Flies off to the darkness.
Flies off into the darkness.
As a side note, how structurally secure do these posts look?
Some of them are better than others. If you were to break one down, you could probably do it. Or try to break one down, you could probably do it. Alright, there's the sound of wings in the darkness. And 2 more rays come flying out of the darkness at you, Killian.
Of course they do. Yep.
Oh, that's a solid 23 necrotic damage.
Yeah, it is.
But then it's your turn.
Mm-hmm. And I can't see shit.
Nope.
Maybe I need to get you some wolf eyes.
You can take it like one step at a time. See what
Yeah,
gets
yeah,
revealed to you.
probably. Killian will just like give an elbow to Lena to snap her out of it a bit. Eyes forward, come on.
She's out of it. She's prepared. But yeah.
You're lowest on initiative.
Mm-hmm. Got to.
All right, there's one.
Some people get kicked in the face, some people get trauma, you know. Different things.
Ooh,
One
so
head
how
trauma,
how
one
high up is that post?
You could probably hit her. Yes, you could hit her.
Okay. In that case, I would like to run up. I'd like to. You know what? With that many there, I'd like to rage. I'm gonna go on Fangs.
Okay.
I would like to jump up first and grapple her,
And grapple. Okay.
because this one ain't getting away this time.
Third time's a charm.
So,
Oh, no, you don't.
I'll just go for the bite then.
Alrighty.
Uh,
It kind of leaps off the post as you try to grapple it.
Yep.
But you can quickly spin around and bite out.
So Fangs,
whoops.
the hood up.
It brings its shield in front. And so, takes it down to 5. 5.
Mhm.
Seems to be a little more capable than the previous one.
Yep, but I heal up. A bit.
Yeah, you still heal for 3. Yep.
Actually, hold on. How far did I? Yeah. Yep. All right. That's my movement. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
After you
I can move over a bit. I'm gonna get cover here. Let her come to me.
after you make this bite at this one on the post in front of you, another comes flying in from the darkness and lands right next to you
Hey, how's it going?
and makes 2 attacks at advantage because of pack tactics.
Oh, that's such a good laugh.
Nope. Yep.
Okay, first one misses, but second one sinks into you for 8 damage.
Mhm.
Okay. Bastion, your turn.
Alright. Well, he kind of looks to me and just be like, you might want to go keep the wolf alive. And, real fast, is this difficult terrain to get over this?
Yes,
God damn it.
it's
I'm
just
5 feet away from everything today. Oh, hold on. I'm going to run to right.
it's just
there.
high enough to take an extra little bit of movement to get over it.
Yep, gonna run to right there. With my new glaive!
Yes.
Make an attack. Which,
All right.
actually, I've never used this before. Hold on, am I concentrating on light? No, light just lasts an hour. Cool. Yeah, I want this thing to stop being a problem quickly. I'm going to cast Searing Smite as bonus action and swing at the Valkyrie. And I really hope I hit. 17?
A 17
Yep.
just hits.
Take off 3 from that cold damage. It should be 17 instead.
Oh, you add your strength again?
Yeah, I got it up by accident.
Okay.
But then
Well,
con save
that's-
is 5.
Yeah. Oh, that should not have been an advantage.
So it's
That
a total.
does. Yep. So that's a total of 30.
Oh, sorry.
3?
It takes the damage no matter what. It would save next turn for that. So yeah, 12 slashing, 17 cold is 29, plus 4 fire is 33. Yeah, those are good numbers.
Oh yeah, the attack deals an extra 1d6
Mm-hmm.
at the start of each. Oh, you have to concentrate on it now, right?
Yep. No, I have to concentrate until I use it. Nope. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
gotta
Yeah.
be his turn. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have to
It's
concentrate
just on
the
fire. It's just
Yeah.
on fire.
It is on fire.
Yep. So it's just concentrate until the hit goes off, basically. And the hit just went off, so I'm good.
All right, so it's on fire. Okay, and that was a lot of damage. Not bad.
Yeah,
Not bad.
That was the worst version of Icy Hot.
Yes. Yes.
Take some Tabasco sauce and menthol.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
basically.
They cancel each other out, right?
Right?
No.
Also, if I sound like I'm in pain, my foot just fell asleep, so I apologize.
Oh no.
I know.
But yeah, that's bonus action, movement, action. Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay.
Okay.
A one lands right next to you, Bastion,
Good luck.
That's okay.
and it's gonna make 2 attacks against you. Not at advantage.
Oh, one of those hits. Fuck me.
It's literally a +1.
Yep, that's okay. That's almost half my health. Sweet.
Fun
Right.
stuff.
Okay. Wonderful.
Lena.
Oh.
I said snap out of it!
Yeah, there's just problems in both directions. You know what? I measured
had
this
healing.
way before. I'm gonna go this way, and I'm actually gonna go for this one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and do something fun.
So, as soon as you move up to it, it
I hate
immediately
you.
flies away from you.
Is that a reaction?
Circles-
I got Welletti wings too, and I didn't use all my. Oh, you.
There was a reaction. Perches on this post.
There's one more there if you'd like.
I'm just upset. Okay,
That's fair.
over there. Fine. And I am going to. It's got a turn coming up. That's not going to do any good.
C6 have potential 150 feet movement per turn.
I'm going to go ahead and try the same thing Killian did and grapple it so it doesn't fly away.
Keep in mind, that thing's armor's on fire, I think.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Ah.
That's
Yeah.
got heat metal on.
Yeah.
Alright, maybe I won't grapple it. Maybe I'm just going to hit it twice, really hard. The Dawn Longsword. Yeah,
That,
really hard.
That hits really.
Really hard.
Give me all the damage on that.
15
Okay,
first one
15
and
plus.
37 seconds. So total
You-
of 52 damage.
Nice.
Jesus, just sounds
That-
like with the Albert.
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah, 52.
Really hurts. But
What a hit.
even after the 2 slashes across its form, it is still up.
Alright, okay. And no, I'm not gonna use that. That'll be it.
It is very rough looking though.
Actually, on second thought, I'm gonna glance at Killian and just whack him with my elbow and don't need touch for it, but Shield of Faith. +2 to your AC, because you look like hell.
Always look like hell.
True enough, but more so than usual.
Looks
And that'll
the
be
hell's
it.
on fire this time.
Okay, Shield of Faith.
Mhm.
Alright, you figure out an icon for that. Nemia, back to the top of the round, it's your turn.
Yes. So I'm loading. Refreshed. For some reason, the map is not loading at all.
Oh.
Oh, that's not good.
Yep. Keep on hatching dragons. I see the turn order. I hear the music. Okay, I can still, I think, open my stuff. Nope, I can't. Damn it.
I mean,
Okay.
you still have heat metal, right?
Yeah, if someone can control, maybe you, Eric, I'll repeat the damage on the hit metal on the one I
DC
did before.
15, 2d8.
That thing's bugging out now too. Come on.
It is for you?
Why don't you
Yeah,
roll
I can't
2d8?
open the map or my character. That's
There we go.
There.
Alrighty. So it just takes that, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
the con
The
save is
metal-
to force it to drop.
It kind of sears into it as it like you see the kind of the armor sink into a little bit into the body as it shrieks in pain and falls to the ground.
Excellent.
Good.
And Chili will turn to the other one and repeat the claw and bite.
Killing's nose scrunches up at the heated metal one.
Haha, I finally loaded. There we go. Bam.
That is a hit and a miss. So the bite sinks in, the claws do not hit. 11 damage. You're beating this poor thing up, but it's still standing.
Okay. That's all.
Alrighty. This one. Yes, this one's turn. That can't be right. Did I mix up the order of these? No, that's right.
Maybe you mixed them up earlier, but I don't know.
Because I feel like I just attacked Bastion with this one.
No,
did.
That one didn't attack. It just moved up to me. I think. No, it attacked.
Yeah.
The one in orange never moved. That's what it is.
The orange wouldn't have. The orange went after Bastion, but didn't. You're right. You did move that one up and attack Bastion. I think it was on Orange's turn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Orange never took a turn. That's why.
Oh.
Whoops.
It functions out to the same thing.
No, there's the same difference, just orange moves down one.
Okay, well,
Either way, it would be this thing's turn anyways. Orange would
Yeah.
have attacked either me or Chili. Not a big deal.
yeah, not bad. I'm just gonna keep going. Maybe it did attack and then just missed. I don't know. Okay, this turn is going to, take some more attacks on you, because why not? You're right there.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ba-doop, ba-doop.
Nope and nope.
Wow, 20 doesn't hit. Okay.
It's the highest I could block, so that's one of those just barely.
Killian.
Alright. After this one.
He can't. She can't move out of the way. She's already used that reaction.
Gonna jump up for a grapple.
Okay. Try this yet again.
Oh.
Yeah,
There we
you
go.
got it this time. You have
Alright.
it grappled.
And
It's
just,
kind of just shrieking in your ear as you're grappling it.
yep, just kind of drag her down to the ground.
Okay.
And going for a advantage bite.
Okay. That hits. 13. Okay. And you heal for 3.
Yep.
As you it kind of has a bitter, not pleasant taste.
Yep.
Although I realize it's the spectral head, but still.
Yep. The Achilles still gets a little bit of the taste.
It's like when you smell something strong and you feel like you can taste it.
Yes, exactly. And he has a strong sense of smell.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
This is increase dexterity.
Okay. It's going to. You have it grappled.
Mhm.
Did you? How did you get advantage? Because you have.
Who's raging?
I'm raging.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. It is going to. What is it going to do? On one hand, you're right there. On the other, can retreat to its allies.
Well, it can try to.
Grappled.
It is grappled. You're right. It would have to escape. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
That's
it's
an
just-
action to get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty then. You're just gonna get 2 spears.
All right. Nope.
It's flailing at you with its spear.
You're going nowhere.
Bastion.
Bastion swings around the halberd like, oh, not the halberd, glaive, and just like, oh, okay, this thing's fun. And he takes one more swing at the one who I attacked before, who is orange, right?
Yep. As a reaction, it's gonna GTFO.
In that case, I attack the other one. Yeah, so I'll attack
Tactic.
the non-color one, I guess.
Yep, that's fair. That does
That's
not
true.
hit.
Yep, that's fine. Okay. And Bastion will just start Terminator walking after this dude. Yep, and he will take the opportunity attack and just get in the range of this thing.
Alrighty. You do get opportunity spear.
Nope.
But you are a walking tank, so that does not a whole lot. Okay. Tell me, just on fire and takes damage, right?
1d6 every turn. Constitution saving throw was to be done at the end of the turn. I think. Let me check again.
I believe that sounds right.
Just gonna click it one more.
Start of each turn, con save. On a failed save, 1d6. On a
Ah.
successful save, it ends.
Okay, so con save first.
Mm-hmm. One damage.
Okay.
And there's the 4 fire.
Alrighty. It kind of shrieks out in pain as it's, still on fire and burning. Smells, like burning flesh and wings.
Like chicken wings, or
There's burning feathers. Take from that what you will. Take from that what you will.
okay.
It is going to fly up into the air and around to here, and just make 2 attacks against you.
Alright. Nope, and nope.
It is not able to concentrate through the fire.
Yikes, those are my
Understandable.
rolls.
Alrighty, Lena.
Alright, I'm actually going to move up to the one Killian has grappled,
Yep.
and I'm going to take a couple of stabs at that. So,
Okie doke.
Which is-
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, those both solidly hit for a poop ton of damage.
21 plus 19 is 30.
21 plus 19 is 40.
Yes.
Oh, 40.
Hmm.
The
Yeah, you strike
Wait.
across the back of it, leaving it very wounded.
Alright, even better. I think that'll be it. I'm just gonna stay right there.
Okay. Top of the round. Lemia.
Every time Eric says top of the round, I just assume some sort of reaction will happen.
Yes. Okay. I'll move up from the distance.
Oh
Let
fuck,
me
it's started
see.
storming all my windows are open. Hold on.
I'll get a little bit closer. Wait a minute. I was like here, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, I can get there. And I'll get my first sword attack in a while.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, and it
Ooh.
hits.
And it hits. Yeah, still got it.
Solid 7. It's still standing. You jab into it and pull your sword back, and it spins around and stares at you, but it's still up.
Okay. Chili, on the other hand, will continue with the one on the right.
Okay.
Bite. Claw.
The bite misses.
Oh,
but,
finally, claw
you
does.
you bring the claw up for a solid 20 damage. That's not bad.
Cool. That's all.
Alrighty. This one begins to fly up into the air and seems thoroughly done with Chili. And is going to fly over to Bastion.
Understandable.
Does it provoke?
Yeah, it does. Opportunity attack.
Oh,
Get him.
let's see. Loading. Claw.
Ah, one off.
Dang.
Yep, that is unfortunately one off.
Yes.
The beat of the wings comes closer as it lands next to you, Bastion. And makes 2 advantage attacks against you.
What advantage? Oh,
Attack
tactics. Right.
tactics.
Sorry. Oh my god.
Hold on, that first one might be enough. 17 plus 4 is 21 plus 9. Yep, Bastion down.
Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Oh,
So
no.
is that 2 failed death saves?
No. So if the first one took you down, it would not.
So that's 2 crits on Killian there, or sorry, Bastion there. Yeah. That's the downside of having a high AC. The only thing that hits you is crits.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then it's going to fly over here and make an attack on Lena.
All right. Should we just take the 22, or are you gonna roll again?
Oh yeah, that's the roll.
All right. It hits. 12 piercing and 1 necrotic.
Yep.
Got it. And I
Kill-
need to make a concentration check real quick. Excuse me. All right,
You're
Killian, you
good.
still have Shield of Faith.
Nice.
Killian, the tin can is down.
Looks over, looks at Nemia. Well, that's your that's your job. He's gonna take another bite at this thing's throat.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. You sink your fangs into it. Still standing though. And you heal for 3.
Whoops.
I'll be right back in a second.
Sure thing.
I just put my health to 3. I don't
Yep,
remember
I
what
saw
I was
that.
just at.
Oh no!
Fuck man, I don't know.
I have no idea.
You can, track control slide, it might actually work.
I did.
Okay.
I think that you were a little less than half.
Yeah, I was at 30 something.
Put down 35 and just hope for the best.
I'll do 33 because I know it was at least 30.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
pretty close.
Yeah.
No, I know my HP's at, so.
Mm.
hmm
Fuck me.
Right. So meta stuff. I could get there before Anemia, but not long before Anemia, and all I can do is stabilize him. I can't bring him back up. So
Yeah,
should I
there's-
just let you do your
Don't-
thing,
yeah,
Bard?
Just,
Yeah.
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 I'll let you do your thing.
Yeah, the
You
one
guys
who's up
can
next
actually
is
do that,
dead. So
Yeah. If it was a thing where I went straight after Bastion, I might have done it, but.
yeah,
or
that's
straight
not
before
working.
Bastion, but yeah,
Mhm.
Oh, well.
he's gonna get a roll
So that
in
one,
there
that one
anyways.
sucks because even a Cure Wounds last turn wouldn't have done anything.
Yeah.
But that was just so much damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah. I keep forgetting I'm playing a spellcaster.
We need to like find an alchemist friend and just have them make us like healing bombs that we can just throw at people.
It'd be fun.
Yeah. I imagine the downside of that would be if a enemy got caught in the blast, they'd heal too.
I'd rather that. I'd
Yeah,
rather
that's
a,
worth it.
I'd rather a
I mean-
down friend and an enemy both heal 4.
Yeah,
If that means
that
in
would
this
be
party that we have AoE healing, please.
It'd be interestingly strategic.
Like I would love a 5-foot radius healing potion because it's just funny.
I'd be fine with a 5-foot radius 1 hit point.
Yeah, sure.
All right. I completely forgot one of their abilities for like this whole round.
Do I name it a
Don't
con
worry,
save?
they're fine.
Yeah.
Oh, right, that.
Oh, okay. Let me 1
Oh.
damage.
Hey.
Alright, going for a second bite. I'm gonna reckless this because I really want this one done.
You can style that kill however you would like.
Yep, just through the throat.
Okay.
And then just slowly put down onto the ground. And climb over to the next one. Also, he does not get. Unfortunately, he does not get to heal a second time. It's only once per round. Once per turn.
Gotcha.
But that is Gillian's turn.
Okay. Bastion.
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, nope. Let's not put me at 2 death saves. Let's hit the death save button. There we go.
That is a
Yeah.
fail.
Well, it would be just my luck for the first time I get to successfully use the halberd. I got to use it once.
And then
that-
you
that would-
die.
That would be very fitting. It would be incredibly fitting.
All right. This one's gonna fly over. Oh, con save, right?
Mm-hmm. Fire.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah, again, we weren't sure because it was on fire. Most of the smites,
no.
until
No,
you hit.
Bastion started his turn within 5 feet of that Valkyrie.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that one. I fail automatically, so that's fine.
Yeah.
But the being on fire, the con save in most smites, it's concentration until you hit. Is that being applied for this one or no? Because you could argue it's just on fire, or you could argue that I'm maintaining the fire.
Yeah, that was my question.
That's up to you. That's the rule. Unless there's an errata somewhere.
I would say, obviously, it's concentration until you hit.
Yeah, which I already hit. So let me just check if there's a.
Oh,
rule
yeah, because it
somewhere.
causes
Yeah.
the target to ignite in flames, so it's on fire. It's just
Okay,
it's-
no, hold on. At the start of each of
Oh.
its turns until the spell ends. Must make
Yep.
a con save. On a successful save, the spell ends. So the spell is being maintained, therefore it's concentrated on.
Yep, you need
Okay.
to maintain concentration until you hit, and then if you want the target to keep taking damage every round they're on fire, you need to keep concentration up for that too, so it's
Yeah.
not on fire anymore, sadly.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
different spells work that differently.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a traditional you are on fire, it's a you are maintaining the magical flames.
I just looked it up too.
and
I think
Bastion,
all
you
three of
take
us typed at the same time.
Bastion, you take your one more death save throw.
Yep, already marked.
Okay, cool. Great. Anyways, back to what I was doing.
Yeah.
2 advantage attacks on Lena.
No.
Wow. Okay. Nimbly dodge out of the way.
I wish I rolled that high on advantage.
You shush.
I'm sorry, that was a really good one.
Uh-huh.
Lena, you got 2
I
Dark
do.
Valkyries harrying you. And
I do indeed.
in your view is Bastion dead on the not dead on the ground, sorry.
Yeah.
On the ground. Dying.
Corpse like.
Nemia!
I was like,
Nemia,
hold on,
he's
I-
yours!
I
And
get
I'm
the
gonna you know what? Concentrate on one at a time. This one's taken some fire damage, yes.
Yep.
This
you're right.
one hasn't as much.
That
it's
is
taking
also
some
correct.
damage, I think.
Alright. I'm just figuring out which one is probably more hurt and more like. You know what? That one's over a wall. I'm going
Where'd
for
that
this
orange
one.
Also, the other one's in my range, so if you kill that one first, it's fair.
Orange was the one that was on fire, and so therefore the token is off. It's this one.
go? Oh, I thought that was just distinguish it. Okay.
I am attacking the one to the north of me. 16, damn it.
That does not hit. That does.
That's right.
For
Huh.
19 damage, you strike out at it twice. One connects. It kind of stumbles to the ground, pushes back off with 1 foot into the air again.
Alright. Lena's gonna rise up in the air to match it just over the edge of the wall because I figured this one's hitting me anyway, so meh, why not?
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna be there. That'll be it.
Nemia.
Yes. I will do my part. Move. Well, I don't have to move at all, right? Let me check.
Yes,
Yeah.
It's in the range then.
In range, let's cast it at a good, nice level 3.
I will take what I can get.
Get up,
13.
dumbass!
Yeah. What is the healing word that you use?
No, it's exactly that. I'll take those words. Get up, dumbass.
Bastard like blinks away like, oh god, Mom?
5 more
hilarious.
minutes.
Close enough.
Wakey
Oh, God.
wakey, eggs and dead people.
Wiki wiki. Eggs and well, I'm gonna turn you into a steaky.
And I'm gonna move up next to this one. Hit it with my sword.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice. You were pretty good with that
Gonna
thing.
poke in the butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been getting secret lessons.
You know,
And-
I'm
your,
gonna
your
make you a super
master,
sword.
your instructor was fairly good with the rapier himself, so.
Uh
And all that hanging on to Killian has really helped the upper body strength.
huh. Chili will move in between those
Okay.
horrible things and snap and claw.
Okay, so make one at a time.
Let's do a bite
Okay. Bite does not hit.
and a claw to the one that's to the right.
Alright.
Below Chili.
Yeah, sorry.
The 17 does just hit for 9 and 9, 18. It's not bad.
Cool. And that's all.
Yep. Alrighty. We're gonna get. These creatures seem to be. They see your wings, Lena,
Mm-hmm.
and seem to be focused on you at this point.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's why I got the shield out. No. No.
Yes. Good night.
Those
Sorry.
those both miss.
All right. Yep. You're dodging this flurry of spears from both of these two. All right, Killian.
Let's see. Yeah, just gonna go for a bite on the one to the north.
As you try to, it flies away.
Walk up.
Mm-hmm.
Go for a bite on that one.
As you try to. Wait, hold on. Does it have a reaction? I think it does.
Yep, it does.
Did
Okay.
it not use its reaction already? Huh, I don't remember. Okay.
I don't think it did. I remember it made 2 attacks on you.
It didn't block anything that I did it?
Question, what is the movement in change to? What provokes that reaction?
Oh,
So far, it's been us attacking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have that strictly written. Just as a reaction.
I'm just curious if Killian going for a grapple would have changed that instead. And if he would have picked up on that at all.
It's done. These have done it enough times that anytime someone makes a move for it, it could use its reaction to just instantly, a burst of wings and fly away.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's more of like an intent thing. Like you're going to do this thing, okay, and it
Yep.
flies away.
Right.
Okay.
How high up are these guys?
They're 5 feet off the ground.
Okay. So. Yeah, on that, Killian will use his dash and just get over here and get under cover.
Okay. Bastion.
Alright. Bastion will move. And he can get to right there.
Okay.
Because it takes 1 extra movement to get there because of the thing.
Yep.
And I'm there. And then he kind of claps his hands together and spread them out in front of him. It's like, I really hope this works.
Oh, side note, I assume Killian's feet lets him move over those things with no extra movement, right?
Sure. Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
Actually, sorry, scraps that. I had to get up and prone.
Ah, fair.
Mm.
So instead, shit.
Yep. You got
Oh.
15.
Yeah, that slightly changes what I was doing. Well, fuck me. Okay. In that case, I'm going to move up to here. 15
Okay.
feet. And I've lost track of which one is which, but so is Bastion, probably, to be fair. So I'm going to point to the nearest of the two
Mm-hmm.
and encourage it not to fuck off. Fuck me.
That does not hit.
Fuck, fighty, fuck,
Yeah.
fuck, fuck.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, there's a bonus action because Aengi on the same one.
Mhm.
Fuck you.
Spiritual weapon. That hits and is enough.
Oh, really?
Thank goodness. Oh, I thought you were about to die again.
Hey, don't say that it can't happen yet.
Yeah, so go ahead, draw your spiritual weapon on there wherever you. But yes, it does crash down into it and kind of slam this one to the ground. Alrighty.
Just a big anvil falls from the sky.
I'll say in this case, yeah, it's Big Anvil. And like floats back up like a fucking poltergeist.
Big ol' acme on the side of it.
All right, Lena.
Okay. I'm going to fly straight at that one.
Okay. It
Sorry,
shrieks
use
at
its
you the
reaction?
whole way. Yep.
Yep. All right. Dawn Longsword.
Yeah, go
I
ahead and.
don't think those miss.
No. Yes. How would you like to do that?
I don't think those miss Tiamat.
Level 5.
With a absolutely insane strength modifier, to be fair.
Yes.
And
yes.
plus 2
All right.
all attacks. Sorry, plus 3
Yeah.
all attacks.
She's just gonna dive through the branches of the trees, like sword first, skewer the Valkyrie remains, pin it to the ground.
Okay.
And as it falls apart, just whoever you were, I'm sorry. Draw the
There's
sword
no,
out, stand up.
yep. There's no recognition. There's no acknowledgement.
Nope.
It's
Didn't expect it.
yep. Whatever this thing, whoever this thing used to be, it is no longer.
And then she'll stand up and call out. Alright, who's not dead?
All good.
Jury's still out?
You're
You're
fine.
That's
Okay.
just gonna
Assuming we're
looks down
combat.
at his chest like, fuck me, I need to patch up those holes.
Yeah,
So,
let's get out of here. Let's find that place, that fortress, and hope there are no more in there.
Yeah, let's get to walking. I'll cast some magic to heal us all while we walk.
So, Lena,
Mhm.
as you're talking with the group, you hear a flap of wings as the raven seems to have returned and perches on your shoulder.
The nuance is over.
He
Seems you got a
almost
friend.
takes its wing bits. Yeah.
That's what-
Well,
so
you tried to warn us. I take it there's no more around?
Um. Yes. Yeah. The bird
The bird.
says. Yeah.
Oh, we heard
Sorry,
the
I was
warning.
like.
But we're going in anyways.
The bird says. The raven says one thing to you. The others are waiting.
More of them?
The gist of what so the bird says something confusing, but the gist of it is more of you.
She'll look over it to the others, and there might actually be some people living on this island. Somehow. Maybe those people the sailors said were carried off survived?
Yeah, hopefully.
Do you think these things, he kind of like gestures to the one on the ground, or what everyone saw flying in the sky, or are we expecting something else with wings too?
I surely hope so.
It depends. Is it something else that's gonna tear Bastion limb from limb, or
I mean,
It's
that's a pretty low bar.
Yeah, that's just par for the
Yeah.
course we have to go, I think.
still something to avoid? But
I make a bait.
Killian looks looks towards the bird. You got a name?
Lena translates.
Oh, okay.
Does
I'll
the
cover
raven
this.
have a name?
The raven has not been named.
I vote we name it something lyrical, something to do with literature. Everless?
Hmm.
That's a stupid name.
Yeah, you're right. Nevermore sounds cooler.
That too.
Hmm.
Hey, Ariel.
Yes.
How do you pronounce this one? Wait, I'm just gonna send it to you.
Okay.
Killian would obviously know how.
Yeah,
to
of
pronounce
course.
it.
What about Blueberry?
Micklemoner?
Yep.
Micklemoner?
Yep, can I guess
Maybe.
Micklemoner?
Possibly.
I would
Awkward.
counter Bastion
awk-
as a killer.
Okay, I need to ask a question of the Raven that may or may not be awkward. Is the Raven a he or a she?
The Raven can answer he.
Okay. All right. So
The,
I am
a
not
Raven
going to
can
look at my
understand
Valkyrie.
gender.
I'm not going to look at my Valkyrie name source.
Mhm.
I could probably get away with some. Nah. Maybe. All right. I don't recognize it. So what does Micklemoner mean?
Loudmouth.
All right, that's good. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Oh, that's right. It's on my
Yeah.
insult sheet. Hmm.
Solid.
I'm gonna look up some lists real quick. So don't mind me. We're walking towards the thing.
Well, the brief
out
conversation's
of
happening.
this,
I would just
out of
like
this
to note,
graveyard.
before we do, Bastion just starts like dropping like 2 sacred flames on each of the Valkyrie bodies, just for posterity's sake.
Okay.
And then as we begin to walk, and it looks like it's a longer walk, he'll begin casting Prayer of Healing.
Okay. Fair enough.
So if we hit 10 minutes of walking, let me know.
Yeah, that's easy enough. You can go ahead and do
Well,
that.
in that case, everyone go ahead and take 16 HP.
Oh, 16. Nice.
That was a good roll.
I mean, I'm full, but that's a good.
Can I have yours?
That includes still
Yeah.
within you.
I am now
You
at
get
full.
fingers, let me take it.
None of you are secretly undead or constructs, right?
I mean,
How did you
Bastion's
guess?
both
No.
I mean, Bastion's mostly metal, does that count? Got a skull. and
How do
pencil
you
in it.
do J's again? How do you pronounce them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Good luck
Okay.
with some of those.
Yeah. No, I'm. Oof, that's rough.
Yep.
Okay.
Best thing you can do is like take the easy ones, and if you have a longer one, like separate it syllable by syllable to figure it out beforehand.
Yeah.
Side note, we could call the Raven Mick for short.
Nick.
No,
It's done.
I'm looking for something else. I want something else in there, but I've got to look through a list because I don't know everything offhand.
We could
So-
just name it Raven.
No, I
Call
kind
it
of want to
bird.
start calling it loud now. We call it Polly. As in to want a cracker.
Mm,
Am I to assume Hraf is Raven?
it's probably at the very least related, because Hraven is just Old English.
Oh, Hraven. Okay, yep. Because I'm looking at the one insult.
I wish I could do anything other than the basic white person R. That's always the letter that fucks me on these.
Okay. Moving on.
Yep.
So you you make your way further through this seeming graveyard, and the graves become sparse, and you see no more stones, altars. Then you enter into basically what looks like it's a very hilly area of the island, and you see what looks like scattered ruins throughout. Like you can, there's ruins here and there scattered as you look further beyond on the island. there used to be civilization here, but it is, long since gone. Um, you begin making your way. There's not a whole lot of different direction to take. So you take the path forward, and you eventually pass through various remains of several buildings along this main path. Some that you pass by contain, whatever's left of these ruins contains stories. You see runes in Valian, in the language that can be read but is not recognized. There are even some mural depictions of some battles. Most of these do revolve around basically battles within, or what is understood to happen in Ragnarok. It seems to be describing Ragnarok in grave detail, the battles in great detail. At least what's left of it. Obviously, there are large portions missing and worn through time.
Huh. Foreboding.
Alrighty. Where are we? Hold on. Ah. Okay. Give me like 2 seconds.
Mhm.
Okay.
Then he just looks at Lana. So you really don't like the name, huh?
Not really. I'm leaning towards maybe Osmundr, which is divine protection. God protect. So because of the warning mostly.
I don't know. I think mine's closer.
If this thing turns out to be Loki in disguise, that would be a hilarious name.
We've got the lantern on. It's clearly not.
Yeah,
That's
and
a
Kelly
god.
just like waves the lantern for the bird. Think we're good.
Loki's a god. I wouldn't put it past him.
Well, I mean,
Could
you
you know,
point there.
kinda. Like, I've heard of spells that just transform you into another creature. Could be you just did that.
Eh. Killian like produces the spear for a second and just like kind of like holds it towards the raven. What do you think of this?
the Raven?
Yeah.
We'll turn to the raven. He's asking what you think of that.
So, the bird is not too intelligent. So its response is the equivalent of sharp, pointy thing.
Big
He can
bird.
he can identify what a spear essentially is, but doesn't seem to have an opinion beyond that.
Kelly turns turns it back into the small little sprig and is like, well, I think that's enough for me.
Okay, so
How about her? No.
high guardian movement. Keep working. You guys keep working on that. So, you are moving through this broken and sorry. I should say it is broken in the sense of civilization, of buildings. But you do see kind of a resurgence of nature. Many, like previously, many of the buildings are beginning to be overgrown. Animals, you'll find small animals hiding in the cracks in the rocks. Maybe a bird or two nesting in atop a large pillar. Nature has has long since overgrown what was left of this civilization. As you are walking, it is starting to get later into the evening. It's actually kind of good.
Mundi.
There is the sound of a horn in the distance. A long, drawn-out horn. And then another one matches it from farther off.
Bastion just quietly casts another Cure Wounds on himself.
And you hear another one, subtly, even further in the distance. So, what would the party like to do in this particular moment?
Look to the skies.
I'm
Again,
glad you do.
Oh.
Oh, look up! No.
Yep. You look up.
Helicopters followed by bears. Ah!
God damn it, Connor.
To see two figures flying down towards you.
They're ready with the sword and shield, and do they look like?
Fingers slowly wrap around the base of the sword.
Oh,
I don't know.
Sorry,
You guys talk
I have
about
to make
Joey
a
Bastion
quick
very quickly arms
change.
himself.
Quick change. Hold on.
okay.
Okay.
Gonna say right now, if they're not leaking darkness, corruption, and shadow like the others, there might be a little bit less tension, but not a lot.
They are not.
Okay, good.
It is two figures, kind of gently descending from the heavens. These wide, outstretched, glowing wings. One in silver armor, long, flowing blonde hair, and what looks like a bloodied spear. It's kind of like this weird. I guess it's a kind of a glaive. I guess it's
Is it pointy or is it edged?
no. It looks like a sword on top of a spear.
Halberd.
Yeah, thank you. Terminology.
Well, actually, no, sorry. That's a glaive. My mistake.
It is a glaive?
Glaive is sword on stick. Halberd is axe and
Yes.
pointy bit on stick. Pike is stick.
Yes, I knew that one. Okay. There's one. The second seems to be radiating a bit more light. Descends down, has a little bit more darker armor, flowing reddish golden hair, and they land on the ground in front of you. There's two. They draw their weapons, and the red-haired one asks, "Who are you?" It is she's speaking in Valian.
He'll look up and just, hail, Killianurus, son of, I can't remember Dad's name.
Arn.
Arn.
Arn. There we go. I keep wanting to say Ulf. and it screws
Ulf
me
is
every
not
time.
your father.
I know
I
he
see that
isn't.
being in character though.
I know it isn't, but I always, brain always goes Ulf, and I go, no, that's not right. And then I go,
This
okay, brain,
is-
what's the other one? And it goes,
It's oddly appropriate, though.
Yeah.
You are so in character that.
yeah.
It's leaking into Devon.
Oh, no, hold on. Son of Arn Eurus, king of the Old Kingdom. Sent by Mountain Golric.
They recognize Valiant, a common translation. Bastion, you can pick up words. Valiant is a root of common.
Well, again, Bastion speaks very, very little common. Sorry, very little Valiant.
Yeah.
Just it's everything lately. It's just Valiant. He's like, fuck me. You want somewhere, right?
You're in the Old Kingdom.
Yeah, and he's still like, come on.
Damn, man, we're in Paris. How come there's so much French around here?
A lot of
Okay,
people in
if it
Paris
helps-
speak English.
If it helps, Lana will very subtly draw back just a little bit and lean over to Bastion and Nemia and just out of the corner of her mouth translate the gist of, They're asking who we are. Killian's introducing himself.
He just sighs and like, just tell me if we need to stab them or not. Like, don't waste your time with translation.
Yeah.
I'm keeping you up to speed.
They notice the three of you are talking, and they kind of the red-haired one who seems to be in charge pushes past you, Killian, to the other three. She begins to speak, but
No
the
hablo
words
español.
the words fail her as she meets your gaze, Lena. And you see a curious look on her face.
I should just look at that and be like, "Ah, fuck, Wolf Boy, you got it."
The look on her face is one that has been sad for so long and is now relieved to see you. You see tears begin to well up in her eyes as her spear drops to the ground, and she rushes in to
And
embrace
Lena's
you.
getting ready to hit her with a sword. Holds
She
up
rushes-
the shield.
She rushes in to embrace you.
No, no, no! Backing up with the
Killian will
shield.
throw himself in between the two.
Bastion just immediately puts hand on Lena's wrist. Although he probably breaks his hand in doing so.
As she is stopped, she gives like a confused look up at you, Lena.
Look, sorry, but a whole bunch of those other ones just attacked us, so whatever you're doing,
She
Don't
holds no
make any
memory of
sudden
this
moves.
place.
She at this point, she's not listening to anyone else. She's solely focused on Lena. But Kara, don't you remember me?
sorry,
That's
what
like
did you
half
call?
of it.
Your name.
No, that was a name on a rock down at the shore.
It was
Tell her
a
you don't
memorial
remember.
to you.
Sorry, what was it, DM?
That was a memorial to you. I thought
Okay.
I'd lost you. Do you still have the necklace?
And at that, the sword starts to drop down. How do you know about that?
I gave that to you when we were younger. Don't you remember?
Just shakes her head.
What has happened to you?
I don't know.
You see her look sad once more. And then she picks up her weapons and says, "Come with me."
I assume all of
Perhaps-
that was in Valian and Nemia and Bastion,
Yeah.
so out of the
Yep,
loop
they
because
don't know
Lena's
what's
not
going on.
translating.
I feel like Bastion's passive insight is enough to know, okay, this is recognition.
Yep.
Let's just
Yeah.
see what happens here.
I feel like his passive insight is to know, hey, wait a minute, and we'll let you know later.
Yeah, basically. That's why he's just sitting there like, whatever happens, happens here.
And yeah, so she says, perhaps Hilda would know. And you see her kind of shake away the tears. And there's now a look of determination on her face. The other Valkyrie with her kind of gives a very slight bow to you, Lena, and simply says, "It's good to see you again." And instinctively, their wings go up and they begin to fly away. But they stop themselves when the rest of the party can't follow.
Us three don't have that luxury.
Bastion hops like 6 inches into the air.
Which of you is stronger? Or are you about equal?
They won't actually fly away. They'll just kind of
We can walk.
be like 5 feet off the ground and leading you.
Oh, there's
We do
three
have-
of us and
We
three
have
of
3
you.
winged folks and 3 non-winged folks. And
They don't
that's a +8.
look. They don't intend to carry you. They're just going to lead.
All right.
We
Probably
can
have to
walk.
Carry all of us.
Um, okay. Alrighty. They lead you. Sorry, I'll be back in like 1 minute.
Sure thing.
Just as they're walking, Killian look to Lena and it's like, I didn't bring nothing up. You got that?
I'm aware. I'm aware.
This stuff comes for you whether you like it or not.
I'm gonna throw you off this cliff.
Nods. That'll make you feel better. You need help with any of this, let me know, okay? You've done a lot of shit for me. You don't gotta do this on your own.
I don't know what this is.
Well, then we'll find out. If you don't like it, we can kick our ass out of here. Fair's fair, right?
Elaine, I don't know who Kalra is. Or was.
That's fine. We can figure it out. They seem intent on getting that down, too. It's not gonna all be washed away at once, okay?
She'll look back at the other two. Explain what just happened to those two. I
Alrighty.
don't think I can.
I'm here.
Right, got it. And on that, Killian will back up and go to the other group. So basically, that one in the dark armor recognizes Lena as someone not called Lena. Someone whose name was the
Considering the-
one on the one that we first crawled up to. The
Oh,
monument.
cool.
And as
Did you bring
far
it up?
Lena doesn't remember anything. Still doesn't.
Well,
But
I think as much for the.
but she knew
attempt
about a
stab.
pendant. So there's validity here.
I mean, and also the immediate recognition, but yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Right.
like I said, this unplanned support. This sounds like you guys are walking into something that is prophetically significant today.
Look, if Lena gives even the slightest bit, you guys be
You
on the
don't
look
need to
too,
tell me
okay?
that. That's something we can always agree on. If Lena says stab something, it's getting stabbed. Even if she doesn't choose to do it, which she is more than capable of. Just, if they start insulting her or something, I'm trusting you to let me know.
No, it's just I don't know.
Can you at least teach me the swear words in Valiant so I can recognize those?
There's a grin on his face. We'll have time for that later. I still want to get some training out of these guys, so let's ingratiate. Yeah, no, that's gross. It's gross.
Killian
word-
and
the word-
politics? What?
You're looking for the word behave.
I was looking for the word petition personally. Maybe make them, you can say like, "Hey, we're Lena's bodyguards, but she's stronger than us. We want to be strong enough to be able to match
Oh,
up to
for
her."
the
'Cause-
love of God.
something like that.
I feel
'cause
like
we-
Lena heard a little bit of that and just was.
Oh yeah, no. Bastion is never quiet. He's incapable. He's got a -1 stealth for more than just dexterity reasons.
At that point, Killian will run ahead and see if he can't catch up with the. Was it the blonde one who wasn't the one who is not
Yeah,
the other
Red
one?
was in charge.
That
So the redhead seems most familiar with.
with Lena. Okay, yeah. So he'll go find the blonde one.
Okay, they're flying maybe 10 feet apart. So
Yeah, he'll just call like, hey, by the way, we're still sent by Mountain Golrick about this place. Do you guys know anything about that, or is this more with the one you
We are-
recognize here?
dang it, sorry. 1 minute.
I guess as
Feel
a
bad about
player-
that.
Reminder, because I had to remind myself, we're here for the book. The Ice Queen's book.
Yeah, fair. But
Oh, that's right.
No, we have the book. It's the key to her power, which is locked away here. That's
Yeah.
Okay, that's
correct.
what.
Yeah,
I was
he-
gonna say,
that's what it
I'm currently using the book.
Yeah,
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 I'm-
that's fine. He's doing Mountain Golrick more as a point of
Okay.
bridging because also it's apparently a thing that he gets sent, that his family gets sent here.
Yep.
So
So that's a good point. I just
Okay,
had
sorry.
to remind myself.
yeah,
too.
yeah. Just personally, I feel like, hey, we were sent by these people, and as per tradition, is a better foot forward than, hey, we got duped by Loki.
Honestly, I think our best foot forward is, hey, let's worry about Lena first.
Yep.
Because clearly Lena's got some shit. Whatever mission wrong comes second to that.
Yeah, but Killian's just gonna ask additionally, anyways.
Okay. She kind of swoops down low to the ground to be within earshot. You ask her, what will you ask her again? Oh no, you told her Mountain sent you.
Yeah. Do you know
this
about
one-
that, or is this more with Lena?
Mountain is a friend to us. If he has sent you, then it is a very ancient task you have been assigned.
Okay, at least that's smoothed.
Do you know what you face?
Tills his head. I mean, I'm usually up for anything. Side note, has my father ever been here?
We know of Arn as well.
Has he been here?
Who do you think trained him?
There's a huge grin that goes on his face. So you... What's the best way to kick his ass?
If you speak with Hildur, perhaps she will train you, but it is for her to say.
Killing just like leans down, just like a double
You
fist
just cut
bump.
out for me.
Oh, hello?
Hello?
Nope.
All right.
Yep, chill, we're good. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
Just if you got excited, no noise.
Yeah.
Ideal.
Yeah, he's just like does like the bend down, like double fist bump, like yes, yes, all right.
The Sword of Kings is a grave omen indeed.
Grave.
Oh, that is. I want that to be what we end the session on. Please, can we please end the session on that?
I'm kind of inclined to.
Yeah, we are not going to get better than that this session.
Yeah, no, I think that is actually a fairly good stopping point.
Oh my god.
Grave. Oh.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Okay. Till next time.
Till
Oh
next time.
man.
Till next time.